Good day everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the principles of double effect. Double effect are situations in life wherein good and bad effects or consequences of an act are both present and unavoidable. Actions are morally justified or permissible as long as certain conditions are met or satisfied. So ang double effect kay mo ni siya ang if nakaibuhatan something good, na jud ni siya effect na bad nga dili jud nato malikayan. So kanina principle nagatabang ni siya para mag-decide if ang ato ang action is morally bagihapon. So naay four conditions under the principles of double effect. So first ang the action intended in and of itself must be good or at least morally indifferent or neutral. So kani dapat ang ato ang action kay mas kanang good. So dapat ato ang action kay dili siya mali, dapat tama lang jud siya. So second is the evil effect must not be directly intended but morally allowed only as regrettable side issue. So kani ang bad effect kay wala nat ay kanang mo ni siya ang wala nimo dili siya intended na mahitabo. Dili ka gusto og bad thing na mahitabo pero maabot jud ni siya along with the good. So imo lang siyang dawaton not willingly. So third is the evil effect must not the means by which good effect is achieved. So kani siya is kanang ang bad effect is not the way you achieve the good. So you're not using something bad para kanang ma-achieve nimo ang good happen. So dapat ang good result kay dapat gikan siya directly sa good action na dili sa bad action. So last is the good effect must outweigh the evil effect or at least proportional. So dapat ang good mas greater siya than sa bad. So the benefit should be worth the harm. There should be a strong reason to allow the bad effect. So next is the principle of the inviolability of life. The principle springs from the religious belief that life, any human life, is of infinite value as it is a sacred and precious gift from Almighty Creator. So life is a sacred gift. So it is very special and valuable. We should respect and protect every human life because it is not something we created ourselves. No one is more important than other. No matter who a person is, their life is just as important as anyone else. So inviolability means that no innocent human life can be directly killed and disposed. So inviolability means life must not be taken. So it teaches us that we should never intentionally kill an innocent people. So every life, no matter how it is lived, has an equal worth and dignity to every other. So even if ang mga tao kay lahi og kinabuhi, they all deserve respect. If ang isa ka tao nagkamali or ilahang status sa kinabuhi kay lahi, dili pasabot nga ilahang value as a human being kay mawala. For example, ang criminal equals upright person. Even if ang isa ka tao kay nagkamali, ilang kinabuhi kay valuable gihapon and dapat dili siya mawala. And kani rich and poor equals poor. Money does not make someone more important. They both deserve equal respect and protection. And last is the mother and baby. Both lives are equally important. One is not more valuable than other. So in short, kanina principle nagatudlo na every human life is sacred equal and must be protected no matter who the person is. So next is the principle of forfeiture. The innocent person whose life is put in extreme risk by an intruder, in this case, can apply the principle of forfeiture as an act of self-defense. Even though you might have to kill your would-be assailant, it is morally justified. In the first place, your would-be assailant has forfeited his innocence by threatening yours. So, ang principles of forfeiture means kung ang isa ka tao kay iyang life is kanang nasa in danger, ang attacker, pag ang attacker kay nag-threaten siya sa isa ka tao na patyon niya, mawala iyang right to be protected from harm. So mo ni siya ang gaalaw sa innocent person to defend themselves even if ang resulta kay mamatay ang attacker. So the idea is that the attacker is no longer innocent because they choose to threaten another life. So ang responsibility kay mahulog nga mali sa attacker. So in this way, self-defense is considered morally justified since the person is only acting to protect their own life from danger. And that's all. Thank you.